I'm feeling inspired. I want to talk to y'all. I just feel so powerful, man. I just feel so powerful. And we're all powerful, for sure. But lately, I have been living out my visions to a greater degree than I ever have before, and with more consistency than I ever have before, and it's accelerating. This isn't a fluke. This is how I'm going to live the rest of my life, and it's going to keep happening. I'm going to get better and better at creating visions in my head and living them out in life. And I'm not going to stop. And I've got a lot of visions. And right now I'm just thinking about all the ways that I'm going to change the world. And I can't control the future. I don't know what's in store. These aren't visions that are like, we're going to do this and that, and people are going to react this way, and the world's going to react this way. No, I don't have control over those things. I know I don't have control over those things. But I feel like if I am personally living out my visions, just in my own life, I'm not talking about controlling other people. I'm talking about controlling my life, making things happen in my life that affect the people around me in a positive way. If I keep doing that to a better and better degree, with more and more consistency, and I share it online, and I share everything that I do online, all I want to be is an example. All I want to be is somebody who elevates the human race. And I'm not going to do that by changing anything outside of myself. I'm just going to do that by being the best person I can possibly be. But I think the best person that I can possibly be is better than anybody who's existed before. And I mean that. I think I practice what I preach, and that is the name of the game. That's actually where all of my value comes from, is by practicing what I preach. I have to practice it before I preach it, in fact. Or I guess it can be like the chicken and the egg. But if somebody has the level of fame that Kanye West does, or Donald Trump does, and they are treating others with kindness, they are putting others before themselves, they are thinking about the greater good, they are thinking about long-term results, they are disciplined, progressive, forward-thinking, open-minded, and also not beyond reproach, being willing to change, adapt, make way for the new generation. I could go on, but if there's somebody who's doing those things to a level of excellence and they're in the public spotlight, I feel like people will not be able to look away. People would not be able to look away. I mean, look at Bob Marley. Look at Steve Irwin. Princess Diana. There's a bunch of other people. I'm not educated on all their personal lives. I don't know who is the greatest person, but there are great human beings. We think of great celebrities, great artists, great musicians, great politicians. We think of great criminals. great athletes, great chefs, great TV personalities, great writers, great authors. We follow so many people who are great at what they do, and we value them for their skill. We value them for, you are really great at your sport, and that's got to mean something, right? But there are people throughout history who have transcended their sport. They've transcended their form of media. They've transcended whatever their art is, because they, as a human being, are more impressive than what they have to offer in whatever field they are in. So that's what I mean when I talk about Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin was a great conservationist and nature lover, but he was a better human being. Bob Marley was a great musician, very influential musician, but I think he was a better human being. I don't know too much about his personal life, or either one, but that's my impression. That's my impression. And that's the impression of a lot of other people too. They inspire you to be human. They don't inspire you to make music or to save the crocodile. They inspire you to be human. Maya Angelou, the great, great poet. She inspires me to be human. She does not inspire me to be a poet. She does, actually. But she inspires me to be a human more so than she inspires me to be a poet. So that's what I'm after. I like poetry. I'm a good poet. I like writing stories. I think if I tried, I could become a really good author. I think I could become a really good athlete. I could become really good at a lot of different things that I do. I could become one of the greats at a lot of different things that I do. But I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be a great human being. I want to be one of the greatest human beings that have ever lived. And just my existence will elevate the rest of the race. The rest of us. I'm not separate from you. I care about you. I want us together to be more united and to care about each other more and to take care of this beautiful planet that we've been given. To take responsibility for our consciousness. I want to inspire everybody to do that. Our consciousness is such a powerful thing. We are gods comparatively to ants or single-celled organisms. We are gods to trees. We can uproot them. We can control so many aspects of the environment around us. The environment doesn't stand a chance. So if we mistreat the environment, there are no safeguards against I'm having the hiccups. There are no safeguards against that. We've seen it. We can just choose to mistreat our environment. Eventually it comes back to us, very long down the road. But when it comes back to us, we are the people who need to make a choice about how to react. We are the people who need to decide, oh, now it's time to change. Now it's time to listen to what the trees are telling us. We have a lot of responsibility in this consciousness. We have so much power. We have so much power. We are the keepers of the world. And for all we know, we are the keepers of the universe. We spend so much time looking above ourselves and wondering, where is God? How can God let all these atrocities happen? How can God stand by and watch this world with so much suffering and just let it happen? We are God. We are God. To take from Mos Def, next time you ask yourself, where is God going? Ask yourself, where am I going? Where am I going? We're all going somewhere. And we don't realize how united our paths are. So I guess this has gotten a bit off track. But I'm passionate about those things, for sure. And I just want to bring that message to the world. And I want to keep bringing that message to the world. I want to be the person that brings that message to the world when the world hates me. When nobody wants to listen. When I have every reason to capitulate and surrender for my safety, for example. I will not compromise. I don't want to compromise. I want to be the person who would sacrifice my life before I sacrifice my integrity. And if somebody at the top, like a very powerful person, somebody with some of the most power in the universe, would rather die than sacrifice their integrity, would rather give up their power than sacrifice their integrity, that has got to be one of the most inspirational humans of all time. And I'm sure people have done that throughout history. I need to educate myself more on who these figures were and what their lives were and how they changed the world, but I want to be one of them. Nelson Mandela, another person that comes to mind. Man. I just think so many people are flawed. So many of the people in power are flawed. So many of the people we give attention to are flawed. We give attention to the craziest, most traumatized individuals who are playing out their pain in different acts of many different things. They're playing out the pain through lust, manipulation, attention-seeking behavior. And they just want to be loved. They just want to be loved by the people. But what if there was somebody in that position who didn't need the love of the people? They gave love to the people. They weren't there to take love from the people. They were there to give love to the people. That's who I want to be. That's who I want to be. I want to be somebody who, no matter what station I'm in, no matter what position I'm in, I am always giving the utmost of myself that I can to this world. Because I've been given this world. This is such a blessing to experience life. It's funny. Starting to become more professional, I guess, with my Instagram page and my YouTube page. And I'm trying to build an audience. So a part of me is thinking now, is this the right time to post this? Maybe I should wait so much longer to post this. I'm sure this video could throw off quite a lot of people based on where I am at currently in my career. Just the boldness and the how far into the future my vision is. I think that could throw off a lot of people. People are often unnerved by that. So I could see how it would be smart and strategic to not post this. And then the other part of me just wants to be fuck it. Just fuck it, you know? This is me. This is me. This is the real me. It is. This is who I was meant to be. I believe it 100%. And anybody who disagrees doesn't have as much evidence as I do. I've witnessed every moment of my life. Nobody else has witnessed every moment of my life. So, to see the things I've been through, to see how I respond to adversity, nobody sees it like how I see it. I would say if it unnerves somebody, I don't know, maybe you should dream bigger. Maybe you should be the greatest human of all time. And of course, I'm not going for the greatest of all time. That doesn't exist. That doesn't exist. We are all one. Each human being is a different aspect of the same consciousness. And there will be people who come after me. I always believe that the next generation is better than the last. So there will be people who come after me, and you also can't measure these things. So there's a basic fact of that. I guess it's really all just for myself to feel that level of pride. That's the only thing that I'll be able to experience that other people won't be able to experience. Not to get too sidetracked, but yeah, that's how big I'm dreaming, and I'm not even dreaming it. It's gonna happen. I can see it. It's not up to me. If I were to try to swim against this fate, it wouldn't work. In fact, I have tried to swim against this fate, and it doesn't work. It doesn't. So yeah, I'm gonna stop swimming. I'm gonna try my hardest to stop swimming against this fate. It might happen a few times again. We're all imperfect. But I just see it coming. I just see this impending wave that is just going to carry me for the rest of my life. And that's my devotion to God. For those who believe in God. For those that don't, it's just my devotion to the universe. And I think some people would be surprised at how much the universe can really return to you. And really open up for you and just... I mean, the more you just give complete faith to it, the more possibilities open up. Once again, it's getting sidetracked. I was saying that I want to be this person. I was saying that it's not about what I want. That's what I was saying. It's not about what I want. I am going to live this fate, whether I like it or not. And recently I've been accepting that. I think it's been really hard for me to accept that for most of my life. And I've been stepping into acceptance more recently than ever. And that's profound. It's also scary. I don't know how other people are going to react to this. This is what I believe. For sure, 100%. But I don't know how people are going to react. Ah, man. Sure, people will look at me differently. But they're just seeing the real me for the first time. If you never liked me in the first place, that's okay. That's not a loss. It's not a loss of that person, because they never liked me. Yeah, I've been stepping into this acceptance more and more, and as I step into the acceptance, I get more power. The more I accept, the more I have power. The more that what I think happens. The more I accept and just surrender myself, the more these visions just get played out with more and more consistency, with more and more intensity. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop as long as I'm alive. I'm going to accept more. I'm going to do more work. I'm not going to stop the work. I will not turn back. I'm going forward. I'll see you whenever this video reaches you. And I love you.